Okay. This is not an indication of anything to do with Litecoin mining. This is actually an issue with Xsplit. Okay, I use Xsplit to stream, and Xsplit, the last couple of updates I've got from Xsplit are absolute ass, complete crap. Like, if I'm on Skype and I open Xsplit, it crashes Skype. If I have Skype running and then I open Xsplit, but I'm not doing video streaming, then I can open Xsplit. But if I close Xsplit while I'm still on Skype, it crashes Skype. It's just terrible. And I don't know what they did to do this, but it's just really bad. And so when I started up the miner, it crashed. And so I tried doing it again while we were waiting. And unfortunately, guys, I can't actually start the miner up. Because if I start the miner, it's going to kill our stream. So I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with this. This mining thing has nothing to do with this. This is actually everything to do with XSplit. And XSplit is hogging my DirectX, and I think that's probably where this is coming from, because when I start the miner, it actually wants to take over the video card. It's really not a problem with mining. Like, unless you're streaming and mining at the same time, you're not going to have a problem like this. But let's just pretend I was actually mining. So we set this up, okay, and I could try it with OBS. Yeah, it's an XSplit issue. Sorry, everybody. I'm apologies. Well, this is part 2 of the tutorial. How about that? Okay, so pretend that I hit the start button and it didn't crash my XSplit. What'll happen then is it'll say connecting, and it'll connect. It takes sometimes a while for it to connect the very first time, because it actually has to build the binaries. But that's okay. It might take 10 minutes the first time. Just leave it alone, and then it'll connect, and then you're cranking away. If you pop it up, if you start it and then it comes up with an error, you can't see what's going on, just make sure you go File, New, View Console, and then the console will give you the errors that are happening here. Okay, so here, GPU failure. It was because it was taking over at the same time XSplit, and it crashed it. So sorry. But yeah, so that's how you set it up. There's what you put in. Now, if you set this up and it won't connect, it says connecting ... for like an hour, or maybe not an hour, but maybe 15-20 minutes, it hasn't connected. Come up here and change the port. Even though on the site here, it says that the port is 3335. I'm actually using the US one for most of my stuff, and it's 3333. You can change it to 3335 or 3334, and it might connect. So some of you wrote me on Facebook saying, hey, it says connecting and it's not connecting. Just try changing the port number. See if that helps. Okay. So let's pretend that you got GUI miner going. It's cranking through, but it's only getting you maybe a decent pretend. Let's say you're getting like 500. No, not 500. Say about 500,000 hash per second. But you think that you looked it up online and you saw your card actually can perform at like 800 or 900,000. You don't want to use GUI miner. You actually want to use CG miner. Now, inside of the directory, let's see, computer, GUI miner, or Litecoin. It comes with, this is what it looks like after you open up the GUI miner. Inside, you'll see CG miner. And inside there, you will see a bat file, the same exact name as the one we made. Okay? So, see, we call one here called demo bat. We called it demo on the GUI miner, and it made one in the directory called the bat. Right? I can't run this right now, because if I do, then it's going to crash my stream. So I can't do this. But if you want to see exactly what's happening, like what's going on with the server, how it's talking, you want to just run this batch file. And matter of fact, after you've seen that everything's all set up correctly with GUI miner, just run the batch. Don't run GUI miner anymore, because this will actually, you can tweak the settings in this thing a lot better. You just let's see, we'll open it up. This is what it looks like inside. You can tweak these things in here, like you see thread concurrency 12,000. Maybe for this particular card, the thread concurrency is like 8920. You can look it up online. You can find exactly what card you have and see what you should set this up like. Okay. Hey, Wise and Hunt, and hello, Lumavox. I missed the stream start. Will you post the video of this? Yes, it's all going on YouTube. All of this. So we'll break it into two parts. Unfortunately, it crashed when I did that, so I can't actually show you mining while I'm doing this. Sorry. But anyway, you can come in here to your demo bat and you can set this up. Now, Jerry House says, will connect to different servers make any impact on mining speed, etc.? No, not necessarily. Because what ends up happening is it sends you the hash code. Remember that long hash code we talked about in the beginning, this random set of blah, blah, blahs? It sends you that. And once you have that on your computer, it doesn't matter what the speed. So, you know, network speed doesn't count for this very much at all. Like if you have a slow internet connection, you still mine. Because it's just sending you that hash, and then you crank it through, and then you send back the result to the server. So it's really slow. Like it doesn't need. You probably even use dial-up, I think, and still make it work. So whichever server you connect to does not affect the speed. Okay. So yeah. Let's. There's the difference there, and then so what I was saying about the GUI miner is once you've got the thing set up and you have the batch file written by the GUI miner, just I copy this to my startup folder in my computer. So if my computer restarts overnight because it got some kind of Windows update or something, whatever, when the computer starts back up, it automatically fires up my miner so that I'm always running it. Okay, I'm not running it right now, obviously, because we have this issue with Xsplit, but normally I'd be running it right now. Okay, so here's what will happen. You will start cranking this through. It'll tell you your current hash rate of 950 or whatever video cards you have. It'll tell you what your hash rate is. This is not accurate at all. It's actually completely terrible. Like sometimes it'll say I'm doing 200 and I'll go look at my CG miner and I'm doing 550. I'm like, oh, that's terrible. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what this says, this current hash rate, or even what this says, the user stats. It doesn't matter what any of this stuff says. It's what the ultimate goal is, your round estimate. This right here is what you're actually going to get paid, and this is what goes up as you do it. Now I'm going to show you. Mine here. This is my real mining. So as you can see right now, I have 1.259 bitcoins, and my share is our 372. Actually, I'm mining at 372 because I'm using it on my other computer. Like I said, I have multiple workers. All right. So this is the one that we set up for this demonstration, and of course we don't have anything in there right now. Okay, so let's just say that we want to cash out. So we've made 500 Litecoins and we want to cash out. All you do is you go here to account details, go down here, and you say you want to cash out 500 Litecoins, and it'll be payable to that wallet that you said before, and you hit cash out, and it sends it over to here inside your wallet that you made up here. Okay, so there's your wallet. It'll send it to this. Don't generate a new address. If you generate a new address, the other money you had in your other wallet's going to be gone. So don't do that. So this button should be like grayed out or something. You absolutely don't want to do that. And then withdrawal, you can you have to have a confirmed email address, which I haven't done yet. But anyway, you can withdraw it straight out into another wallet. Say like you find that this is too scary. You don't like to be on the exchange wallet. You want your own wallet somewhere else. You can withdraw it out to another wallet, and it just sends it from here to there. All right. Let's see. Actually, I closed the chat. Give me a second. Okay, back on Twitch. Hey, Odaken. We're just going through the Litecoin thing, talking about how to do this. And that's pretty much it, guys. You run that software. You have the wallet set up. The money goes into your mining wallet, which is on this site. You transfer it out to your wallet on the exchange, and you can trade them, you can watch, you can hang out. Like, say you generated 500 Litecoins. Let's just say you did. 500 Litecoins right now is worth $4,255. And that's not an unreasonable amount of Litecoins to have. But if you save them and you did it in the future and you had 500 Litecoins at the cost that Bitcoins currently are, is $311,000. Oops, wrong one. 500. It's $310,000. So I say make these coins, hang on to them, and just ride it out. See what happens. I mean, if you're really into it for trying to make money quick, you could literally just come here to the exchange and just buy and sell right here. You don't even need to mine this. I'm actually showing you how to mine them, so you're generating this stuff by basically using your computer and electricity. The big issues that I could see that I have is if you are in an area where electricity is extremely expensive, like you're paying like $5 a kilowatt hour, this would be totally impractical. Like, it's not worth it. But if you're like, I live in Rochester, New York, and I'm near Niagara Falls, which was the very first electrical generation station in the world for alternating current. Tesla built it himself. Bit of trivia. Anyway, Niagara Falls gives us power, and it's really, really cheap. I think I pay 10 cents, 12 cents a kilowatt hour. So I'm actually making money. Like, this is really, I'm really making money with this. But if you're in a really heavy-duty, expensive area where you can't, where it's very expensive, I did talk to somebody the other day, and they were like 75 cents or $1 per kilowatt hour. I was like, holy crap. I said AC. Edison was DC, and they had a big fight up here in upstate New York. They were trying to prove, Tesla was saying, no, AC is better, and Edison's DC would have worked, but they would have had to put a DC transfer station every 100 feet or something, not even 100 feet, every 100 yards or something like that. It was ridiculous. But Tesla's AC was like, no, I can transmit this all the way across to New York City from here. So anyway, this is how you get into it. If you have any questions, please ask. But realize this, if you're watching this on YouTube later, I can't reply to YouTube's comments. Until they fix this system, I don't know. I tried writing to people, and there's no reply button because a lot of you haven't actually switched over to Google Plus yet. And because it's called the legacy type of comment, you're leaving a legacy comment, and I can't reply to you directly. So if you have any questions at all about this, you could tweet them to me, and I can try to give you an answer on Twitter, or you could email me. I'm geek@geekdomo.com. You can write directly to me there and say, Geek, I can't get this to work, and I can probably give you better answers on email that I can on Twitter, because Twitter is 140 characters, and trying to write out how to do all this stuff in 140 characters, I got to put like 30 tweets up, and people get pissed. So I hope this was helpful and at least get you guys started. Was everybody able to get the download out of the Dropbox before I sign off? It should be up by now. I do have the little green checkbox on my Dropbox folder, meaning that it's all uploaded. So here is the link again. Okay, great, you got it. So good, you can get started mining right now. Has anybody tried starting right yet while we're doing the stream? And if it's working, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know too, real quick, because I think we'll go for like another couple minutes here, and then we'll jump off. All right, Lumivox, it says, I did, but hell if I know what I'm supposed to do. Got to see the video later. Okay, yeah, if you missed the first part, you're probably going to be confused. I'll have this up on YouTube in minutes after I get done with this here. So we'll put them both up. And you see this chat box, it's all freaking, they're all trolling each other. Everyone says Litecoin sucks, Litecoin's crap, and then they go Bitcoin's great, Bitcoin's crap, you should be Litecoin. They're all trolling each other, and I wish I could just turn this chat off. I can't stand it. There's nothing good in this chat. These are people that are not miners necessarily. These are people that are here to swap coins and change. Yeah, see? Positive trolling. That's all they do is troll each other. It shouldn't crash your PC. The reason it's crashed, mine crashed, it didn't even crash my PC. It just crashed my my driver, because I'm streaming with one. I'm streaming with my video card, and I was trying to actually mine at the same time, and it's Xsplit's fault. But so if you aren't running Xsplit, you shouldn't have a PC crash. All right, guys. Well, I think that's good. We'll go ahead and throw this up on YouTube, just youtube.com/geekdomo, and I'll put up a video. Oh, again, for CPU mining, use a CG miner folder instead. GPU mining. Yeah, you just if you want, once you get it set up with the GUI miner, then you can then use your bat file, where did I put it? Let's go. It's on my game drive, because I think this is a game mostly. And I put it under Litecoin. So yeah, you can go to CG Miner inside here, and then you can just run the bat file that it was made. Now I made one for my 6950 called 6950 Optimized, and this is what I was talking about. This, look at this one. With this setup here, I'm actually getting about 150,000 more hashes per second with this setup from stock on the GUI miner. So it's worth it to do this. Now I can't help you with all you guys with all of this, but there are hundreds of websites out there, and like 2 or 3 that are just amazing. And you could even come here to WeMineLTC and just go to the user chat, help, I need help, and there's guys in here that are literally, that's all they do all day is sit here and help noobs. So you could say, I can't get it to work. What happened? Blah blah blah. There's bots in here called like Pool Bitch. Basically, if you type in like calc and then put how fast you're doing it, it'll tell you how much money you're gonna make. All right, that's about it. That wraps it up. I will see you all very soon. I got my show tomorrow night, and I bought an Xbox One. Yeah, baby. I'm so excited. It'll be here tomorrow. So I will probably be doing some Xbox streaming at some point. Not necessarily streaming. I guess you can't. I'll figure something out. See you later, guys. Until next time, see ya.